I'm sitting at my desk with this massive list of things I want to learn. Coding, video editing, a new language. I want to do all of it right now. But the moment I actually try to start, this overwhelming wave of laziness hits me. I just stare at the screen and end up doing absolutely nothing. I'll manage to open a tutorial, watch 5 minutes, and then I close it. Then I spend the rest of the day feeling incredibly guilty for avoiding the work. Let's look at that cycle. Are you actually craving the process of learning to code, or do you just like picturing yourself as a successful developer? If I'm completely honest, I just want the picture of success. The actual work sounds exhausting. That gap right there is the issue. You have plenty of ambition, but you are treating the friction of learning like an obstacle to avoid, rather than the mandatory cost of the reward you want. So my usual excuse is that I am waiting to feel motivated. I tell myself tomorrow I will wake up with the energy to tackle the list. That strategy fails because motivation is a biological emotion. It crashes just as quickly as it peaks. Discipline requires zero emotion to build. When your motivation completely flatlines, a solid system of discipline keeps you moving forward. Sustainable growth happens entirely outside of how you feel on any given Tuesday. It relies on a mechanical system. That means the people getting things done are not waking up with a magical surge of energy every morning. Exactly. They do not wait for the feeling. They initiate the action, and the starting generates the momentum. The work produces the mood. Building your schedule around an unpredictable emotion guarantees you will stall. Using a rigid system guarantees you move forward even when you are exhausted. The hardest part is looking around and seeing everyone else miles ahead. I feel like I am so far behind that it is too late to catch up. You aren't permanently behind. You're comparing their years of compounded effort to your starting line. You simply haven't executed a sustained effort yet. Because the second I do not see progress after a few days, I assume it is not working, and I quit. You label yourself as a lazy person. That is a heavy identity to carry. But the mechanics show you aren't lazy. You are just highly inconsistent. The panic of falling behind disappears the moment you string together consecutive days of work. You do not need a massive catch-up plan. You just need to reset your baseline today. To bypass your reliance on motivation entirely, we implement a microsystem. You set a timer for exactly 20 minutes. You turn off your phone, close every other tab, and focus on one specific skill. When the timer rings, you stop. 20 minutes? That doesn't sound like enough time to actually learn how to code or edit a video. Compare those two approaches. 8-hour binge sessions only burn you out for weeks. But if you stick to your tiny 20-minute daily blocks, over a year, the total volume of those consistent micro-habits completely dwarfs the sporadic intense bursts. The math is clear. Consistent minor inputs yield a larger net output than rare intense efforts. And everyone has 20 minutes to spare. Your new operating rules are simple. Start small, stay consistent, execute for 7 consecutive days without a single exception. 7 days of 20 minutes. That removes the pressure of needing to finish a massive project. I can actually start that today. It's strange to realize that I was treating a simple lack of discipline like a permanent character flaw. I wasn't lazy. Stop waiting for a feeling that might never arrive. Build the system instead. Don't wait for motivation. Create discipline. Start today, even if it's small.